野马，站扎，萝卜，山竹，浸泡1小时，做果子，上花油，炸腰粉，熬隔夜，放辣椒，撒盐，上香槟，下不要别节奏我车，下可以干吃，兑原水。
Oh no, what are you doing?
A dry ice experiment. You guys want to hang out with us and play?
I'm in.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Look at the staircase.
Look at that!
Block the staircase off, boy. Block the staircase off.
I'm with the coolest mom I've ever. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm with the coolest mom.
So what's the deal with kids on TikTok? I've made multiple videos about this before, but this is still one of the most common questions I get. Basically, don't. Unless you are a verified account and TikTok knows that you are not a liability. Unless you already have a follower count that is so big that it doesn't matter if your content gets pushed out to the For You page, don't do it. Here's why. There are several times in the terms of service and community guidelines when it explicitly states that those 13 and under should not be on the platform and they can remove your content at any time without notice. And when they don't have real life humans sifting through every single piece of content and it's a computer deciding what's appropriate and what's not, your screen can estimate how old you are, and if it thinks that you're under 13, if you got a baby face, you're at risk. So what's the deal with kids on TikTok?
If Obama told us to stay in the house, baby, we would have been in the house a month ago. Okay, Donald Trump is just our mama's boyfriend that we don't want to fucking listen to.
There's a quick fun LA story I have. A couple months ago, this guy ran up to my car and he's like, I love your videos. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. And he's like, I'm an actor. And I'm like, oh, dope. And he's like, you should see my Netflix show coming out in a couple months. It's gonna be dope. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll check it out. And he's like, you promise? And I'm like, I promise. And then I drove away and I was like, and I remember thinking to myself, like, oh my God, everyone's an actor here. Like, everyone thinks they're gonna get a Netflix show. And then fast forward a couple months, which is today, I get this tweet that says, hey David, remember when I met you on Melrose before the show came out and asked if you would watch it? Did you keep your end of the promise? Asking for a friend named John B. Oh my God. What a small world. Yes, I'm watching Outer Banks tonight. I'm gonna keep my promise. Congrats to you. That's so sick. Here's a quick fun.
Get to a girl who wears glasses. Takes them a little longer to see you ain't shit. Get to a girl.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
Grandpa, we just hit 30,000. How do you feel?
Give me a second. Let me get this shit going for 1 minute here. Did you say how many?
30,000.
All right, 30,000. There you go. The pendejo.
Cheers!
Hey.
Mind-blowing places you need to know about. Outside of Michigan, most people haven't heard of the one-of-a-kind Mackinac Island. You have to access it by ferry, and once you're on the island, there's no cars, so only bicycles and horse and carriage taxis can take you around to tour some of the most amazing natural beauty sites, as well as tour some of the old Victorian homes, and the world's longest porch. Mind-blowing places you...
Look, if I see a TikTok that I know took a long time to make, I just go ahead and like, because sometimes TikTokers spend hours to make the video, and I know the like will make them feel like it wasn't a waste of time. I can't be the only one, right? Look, if I...
Am I the only person that wakes up in the morning and then stays in bed for like another hour because you just don't want to get up? Am I the only person?
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today...
Dad, do you want to watch the new TikTok dance I learned?
Okay. I think I don't, but I'll show interest in your life and you'll say yes.
Okay. Dad, do you want to watch the...
Alright, you ready? Yeah. Hey! Shh, dude, no. You gotta go like, hey. Oh, okay.
Okay, put a finger down if you've ever told a funny joke to your friends and they start laughing and they keep laughing and then you're like, oh, that's pretty good. I did a good job. That was pretty funny. They're laughing at my joke. And then they keep laughing and they keep laughing and then soon enough you're like, hold up, it was funny, but it wasn't that funny. And they keep laughing and you're starting to get suspicious and then slowly you start to piece together that they're not laughing at your joke at all. They're laughing at something else entirely. Something that you missed because you were off busy telling a mediocre joke. And now you're sitting there trying to laugh, but you have no idea what's going on, and you're just at this point struggling to feel like you belong, and your friends are laughing their heads off, and every once in a while they give you a glance that says,
"Hey Mom, I recently ran into my ex the other day, and I told her when I have sex I always think of you, and she goes, oh, do you still love me?" I was like, no, it just helps me from coming too quick.
You ain't right.
Hey Mom.
I live in California, and I never thought I would say this, but there's traffic again, and I'm not mad about it. I live in California.
Keep it up.
I will.
Keep it up. Just post it online. Go ahead.
That's the plan.
Oh, goody for you. Fuck you.
Bye.
I see a bunch of people posting rich kid check. I think that's pretty lame. I want to see people starting a business. So we could start the new trend as business check or hustle check. Let's do it. I see a bunch of people.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the shopping.
Guys, I'm on Bumble. Physical.
Look, say I'm drunk in the house and I'm in the house drunk. Drunk in the motherfucker in the house drunk. Drunk in the motherfucker in the house drunk. Finna slide on the beat cause I'm in the house. Aye.
Tomato juice jelly fruit, here we go.
Did I wake up this morning and decide to be a productive member of society? Nope. Am I gonna wake up tomorrow morning and decide to be a productive member of society? Probably not. Did I wake up
Surprise!
What? Hey! What are you guys doing? I have to go back to work!
Oh.
Gosh, dude.
Surprise!
What?
I collect vintage Playboys, and this is from March 1990. And this one is the Donald Trump interview. And in the interview, this is the quote. The presidency, no, that takes an election. And it is clear that Trump is not that patient. Too much to do. I collect vintage Playboys.
When I was 14, I told my parents that I wanted to be a stand-up comedian, and they laughed at me, so I'm off to a good start. When I was 14, I told my parents...
This message lasts 2 minutes. This is for Rachel, you big, fat, white, nasty, smelling, fat bitch. Why you took me off the motherfucking schedule with your trifling, dirty, white, racist ass, big, fat... This message...
Tell them.
They know. Guys,
Tell them.
I have a girlfriend, guys. Please stop hitting me up. You guys are getting me in trouble.
Else? What else?
I love her so much. She's the love of my life.
Yeah, what else? Tell them the other thing. Tell them.
Stay out of my DMs, guys, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does anyone else always say to themselves, like, F beauty standards, love how you look, be confident in who you are, like, don't waste your time wishing you looked a different way, because it's pointless, like, just love who you are. But then at the same time, you try on this filter that gives you blue eyes when you really have hazel eyes that look pretty brown, and wonder why, God. Okay, does anyone?
So I was browsing seekingalpha.com and I came across this company that I'm not even going to try and pronounce. But they're really interesting. They're a fertility benefits company for employers. A lot of employers. And when you read through their JP Morgan Healthcare Conference presentation, the first reason why they say that you should invest in their company is that they're a leader in a large, growing, and underpenetrated market. And I've never heard of any company that does this, so I'd say it's definitely underpenetrated. And I like the idea when a company doesn't have competition. But let's take a step back for a second. They have a pretty good point. Fertility and having babies are never going away. Like ever, it's never going to stop happening. And the market value of the services they offer seems to have been growing for about 10% a year. And they claim that they can cut down on employer fertility costs with healthier pregnancies and healthier babies. It seems like they're nationwide with 800 specialists in 600 locations. And they have a 75% conversion rate on new customers. And their clients seem to be really diversified with a high retention rate. Some insane revenue growth. Definitely keep my eye on this one. So I was browsing
I don't know. Maybe if you held your president to the same standard as you do random chicks on TikTok, you wouldn't like him as much. I don't know. Maybe if you held.
What the hell is stupid bitch mode? Oh. What?